something I want to talk about today is really big when it comes to your employees, right? This is huge. We have a form that we follow when, we implement culture with employees, right? It's called your 5 choices of action. And I'm going to go over that, right? So are your directions to your employees clear and concise? And what I mean is, are you telling them exactly what you want when you need it, right? One of our core values is do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it. And that could be, hey, I need this spreadsheet by 1 p.m. on Monday. And, let's use that as our example, okay? I need a spreadsheet, and I'm going to tell Susie that I need a spreadsheet by 1 p.m. on Monday. Let's say that it's the Thursday before, okay? She can do one of 5 things, and only one of 5 things. She can accept it and act on it. That's best, right? That's if you have the strongest culture, that's probably what you're going to get 99% of the time, right? And that is promise and keep your promise to deliver on time. If you make a promise and do not deliver, it will break down trust, okay? So that's huge. Accept and act on it is where you want to live as much as you possibly can. Number 2 could be ask for clarity. Now, you could ask for clarity and then accept it and act on it, right? So ask for clarity is on content or on time. Quote, it could be, I'm not sure what you're asking. Can you put it in an email? Something like that, right? So, hey, what spreadsheet are you actually looking for? Are you looking for this one? Or are you looking for that one? I just want to be clear. And how do you want it formatted? And blah, blah, blah. It could be whatever, right? You're asking for clarity. There's nothing wrong with that. If your boss has a problem with that, it's the wrong boss for you. Just throwing it out there. The third one is negotiate. Make a counter proposal. If I can't get to it until I can't send it to you till Tuesday because I need this number from so-and-so. Will that work for you? Or how about I send you the spreadsheet, but I'm going to need to make a correction. So can I send you 100% accurate spreadsheet on Tuesday once I get the numbers that I need from so-and-so? You can still say no. But that my example was pretty logical. Like, okay, yeah, obviously you can wait till Tuesday, but they need to ask. I can't just assume that the answer is yes too. So if you don't respond, they still need to accept it and act on it. They need to send you the spreadsheet that they have done Monday at 1 p.m. Even if they're waiting on something, okay? They still need to do that. The fourth option is reject it. I can't do it. Inadequate capacity, resources, or time. And they could say, I'm just unable to get to that before your meeting, or we're not set up for that, right? My example doesn't really follow those quotes, but the point is they can just flat out reject it. Hey, I can't do it. Not going to do it, right? I don't like the word can't. It's victim language. So let's use I'm not going to do it. I hope your employee isn't telling you I'm not going to do it, because there might have to be a little conversation that we have to have after that response, right? The fifth one is ignore it. Now, this is the absolute worst. If you have employees that are ignoring requests when it comes to the 5 choices of action, you need to have a conversation with them about the company culture, or you as the business owner or the leader, manager, need to create a company culture, implement a company culture, and that is something that I can help you with. But ignoring it cuts the value chain, burns the client, the company, yourself, and your teammates. If you ignore it often, people will begin to work around you and may perceive you as unreliable. Now, I think we've all been there where we've had jobs or owned businesses where we've literally had to, more as an employee, if you're a business owner working around people, you're just a wuss, right? You need to man up and make a decision about that person. But as employees, we've all worked around somebody because I don't want to talk to Susie, she's really rude. Or I don't want to talk to Johnny because he's a jerk. Like, it could be anything like that. Or Johnny's really bad at his job, Susie's really bad at her job, so I don't want her to screw my work up, right? We've all done that. You do not want a culture of people that are going to work around, because that means that they're probably breaking processes on things, right? So you don't want that. If anybody's interested in these 5 choices of action, I'd love to put them in the comments below for you to utilize in your business. If you're looking for any sort of help on implementing something like this or implementing a company culture, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to connect with you. keep something else in mind. This comes up a lot when I'm talking with clients at an advisory level with their business. Don't ever email your team with a request and say, hey, with 5 people on copy, can someone do blank? That's the worst thing you can do. As a business owner, it's no. You can email 5 people, but it's, hey, at Johnny or at Susie or at Michael, please get this done or do this, right? Do blank. If you send a blanket email to 5 people and say, can someone do this? Chances of that getting done are pretty slim, right? Or if you're paying all these people, you might have multiple people jump on it without communicating. And in that case, you're the one paying the bill. So you're paying for it to get done more than once, right? So not good. Remember this. If more than one person is responsible, nobody's responsible. If more than one person is responsible, nobody's responsible. If you and I are both responsible for baking a cake and we both are at the same level, we're going to constantly have arguments about who gets to put the frosting on, who gets to, bad analogy, but you get what I'm saying. There needs to be levels to things. There needs to be, hey, I need this person to do this. You can't just blanket statement things like that. That does not work in a team environment. You need to be direct. So that's the last nugget I want to leave you with on this video pertaining to, are your directions to your employees clear and concise? And what should their choices of action be? So use these when directing your employees to do things. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Go kick butt today. Have a great one.